Hi folks, and we're back to the Paradox Mega Campaign with the County of Portucale. Currently, because of stupid Lake Balaton, Portugal! We don't need that accent. It is needless. I'm seriously thinking about draining Lake Balaton just to avoid that. That or conquer... what is it? Azerbaijan or Armenia? And yeah, the northern portion of Tabriz here, Kurdistan. So that Portugal just gets ever so slightly pushed downward and stretched so that there's no longer Portugal. Anyway, those shallow ramblings aside, we are not winning the industrialization battle because of serious and intense and long-standing ineptitude. Who's stupid? No, our emperor's not stupid. They're perfect. No. It is the inept managers. It's their fault. Okay, Brazilians still sieging Greenland. Yes, that is a sentence that makes sense. Brazilians in Greenland. I love these games. Whitney and Cole standardized small arms. By constructing special machines that produced standardized parts, small arms became cheaper and simpler to construct and repair and kill people with. Yes, kill. Small arm production, plus 2%. Leave the lions sleeping in the jungle, where they hate it because they are not suited for jungle life. They are savanna animals. Stupid song, Lion in the Jungle. Again, Japan is in... They're always doing this. Sneaky Americans. The Temperance League, with the ravages of alcohol taking a daily toll on our people, tearing away every day with newfound intensity. Yes, we built... Actually, is that finished? I don't think we finished it, so you shouldn't all be that drunk. We haven't finished the liquor distillery in Dublin, have we? Oh no, catastrophe we have. So now the whole world is drunk. Also making one in southwest England. We may have finished it. Oh well. So, we may need a Temperance League. Every day with newfound intensity at the moral and the spirit fabric of our national character. It becomes imperative for us to bond together. I love you. In defense of public virtue, and to educate and uplift the poor and downtrodden in the virtues of temperance. Or maybe just have a drink and forget about it. For quite some time now, our country has been dealing with increases in consumption of alcohol. Well, yes, we're making so much. Readily available and cheap. Distilled spirits. I agree we should not be selling it for cheap, but in combination with hard working conditions make the poorer classes especially susceptible to this deadly poison. But it generates so much income. It comes as no surprise that a Portuguese Temperance League has been formed. What is wrong with your drink? Is our position on that? So, Germania and Poland. Oh, okay, we need points for that. Increase, we need to keep it at around 100 as a minimum. Is my idea. Okay, we're building a lot of factories. Oh, are they ready to? Yes, annex. Proceed. Back in the fold, and see that you learned this lesson, I mean, you revolted for the 3rd time now or something. Brazilians will come and come and come again. They will come so hard that Greenland will be white no more because of ice sheet, but because of other things. Brazilian things. Come, it's come. Okay. And then... why is our budget so lopsided? Is it all the... oh, I think we're buying way too many machine parts. That's probably it, right? We're buying a lot of grain. How are we... we produce all the Clipper convoys. How are we spending for them? Wow, we're second most... ha! Cheng produces essentially all of the world's tea. Right, not sure. Took a huge tumble all of a sudden. We must be buying something. Iron muzzle loaded artillery. King, we have finished the research of iron muzzled loaded artillery, which will give us the following benefits. So when you say plus 0.25 attack, what do you mean by that? You see, my lord, when once and whence there was attack, there now is plus 0.25 attack. Could you be more specific about that? How does that work exactly? You see, when the enemy is being attacked, they feel it 0.25 more than before. Yes, but what does that mean exactly? Do you bayonet 0.25 more eyes with the attack, or do you smash 2.5 more bollocks with the attack? Dead silence is what? What does that mean? It's an abstraction, my lord. It's an abstraction. Don't think too much about it. Oh, don't worry, I won't. I'm emperor of all things that I lay out my eyes upon. I think about nothing. I'm an idiot. Except money, that is. We need more money. It's not the subsidies. Certainly, we're buying things for the factories being constructed, is my thought process. But they're all under construction, so we shouldn't need more materials for them. Something happened in the world market. Ah! Stupid me. Right. So, army organization is good. Taken cap and fort max level. Ooh. Okay, I would not mind having more forts. defensive bonuses, just in case we get into war with Germania or Poland. Maybe some quick naval techs. Should just take a few months. Yes, we are recruiting the cavalry that needs to go to the army. Are they still being, oh yeah. The factories load, wow. So many railroads. Oh, it's maybe the material. It's probably all the war material for the troops that we're recruiting. That's what's costing us, I think. Well, anyway. Shut down the farmers to keep their... Let sleeping dogs lie. Men are dangerous. Lock them up. Intervene immediately. Feed the poor. We'll always decide the same way. Is there a way to automate those decision types? Hope there were. Newspapers. Ethiopia fears our might. Everyone and everyone always fears our might. Post-Napoleonic army doctrine. Ooh. Cuirassier to Briz. Wave of influenza. Okay, that is not good. Japan is accusing us of things we've never even heard of. Like loyalty. Loyal what? What is that crap? Integrity what? Never heard of that. Dragoons. The word dragoon originally meant mounted infantry who were trained in horse riding as well as infantry fighting skills. However, usage altered over time, and during the 18th century, dragoons evolved into conventional light cavalry units and personnel. Dragoon regiments were established in most European armies during the late 17th century and early 18th centuries. The late 17th and early 18th centuries. During the Napoleonic Wars, dragoons generally assumed a cavalry role. You know, since they're cavalry. Though remaining a lighter class of mounted troops than the armored cuirassier. Allow construction of a dragoon. Do we want to construct dragoon? How good is the dragoon? Let's see. Build army. Hussar, cuirassier, dragoon. Well, they have one reconnaissance, so they're not as good as hussars for that. And they are not as good as cuirassier at fighting. So, if you don't need them for reconnaissance, we have hussars for that. Huzzah for the hussar. And they're not good at fighting as the cuirassiers that are kind of the tanks of their day, until we get tanks. What good are you? You pretend to be dragons and you barely spit out a few sparks here and there, much less an unrelenting wave of flame. Pathetic. You are pathetic. Oh yeah, I think it's the war materials, because now that we're done procuring this material, we are back into the black. Or green. So many hussars. Yeah, there's a material for all the cavalry. So, how are we doing in the industry front? Let's see. Germania, 135. Pole, 159, my god. We need to build so many more factories. We don't have enough workers for the ones we've got already. Oh, actually, I say that Normandy has so many people ready to work. Normandy, Poitou. Flanders. Flanderen. Right, so we can make and upgrade those factories. That would work, wouldn't it? We can make larger factories. Oh, we are expanding. Good. Expand that one as well. And in Poitou... Oh. The good ideas I'm having now are the good ideas I had before. I was a genius. Hadn't thought of Flanders, ammunition, and regular clothes. Sure, and build a fancy clothes factory as well in Flanders. Man, Wales will have a tough time getting enough craftsmen for all those factories. But once they do, those sheep will be able to live free in the fields again. Oh, for once. The rumors are true, you know. The rumors are true. And move that over. Move that over. Okay, those are still getting ready. And we have no armies that far east. That's fine. Wouldn't mind getting some cavalry into Bermuda. They also need to avail themselves of high efficiency banking services. Tax dodging. And, you know, those carrot and oats taxes are murder. Never mind those value-added taxes on the horseshoes. Nova Scotia is no longer under our influence. Yeah, really? What? Nova Scotia. Japan is now a great power. Crap. There it is. Damn it. Okay, so we can't influence them anymore. They are out of our influence zone. Ah. Right. So Nova Scotia is out. That's why. Alright, integrate the hussars. Integrate all the hussars. Ah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Those are integrated now. Alphabetic flag signaling. We have finished the research of alphabetic flag signaling, which will give us the following benefits. Supply range plus 10%. Some of these are too low pop, apparently. Well, we'll wait for the pop to increase overall. That's fine. That's fine. Come on, people, have sex. The floating deity demands you have sex now. Go to Antioch. so that you may procure yourself the holy hand grenade, and thus defeateth the flying killer rabbit. Thou must count to 3. And I forgot the whole speech. Hilarious, but very, very convoluted. That being the whole point. And these SRs are still being recruited. Ah, crap, we have too much cavalry. I thought we had too much cavalry. Yeah, we need to ship them over to Ceylon, I think. Right, righty-yo. Let's do that, yo, then, yo. Go to Phuket. Do you have... Oh, no, you don't. You have too much, yes. So. Can we go through Cheng? I don't think so. No. So, we need to come pick you up. And set that right. Still have 4 more cavalry being recruited. Tangiers, yeah, that's for that one, but... I think we may have over-recruited. And I'm fairly certain I already said that. When I did the general calculation in my head. Oh my god. For such an old and light game, supposedly, the engine is lagging like crazy at this speed. And it's only using 12% of the machine's resources, so it's not for lack of computing. Right, just creaking under its own weight. Unoptimized programming. If I knew myself enough C++. Okay, you are already integrated there. Jitamir, yeah. You're done. The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch is secured. Ah. Too much cavalry. And I don't think we can get you there. That is the problem. We do on the Suez, so I can probably get you there. Just have to sail over. So, board the ship. Ah, crap. We're losing research time. Allows a naval base. Sure, that sounds good. Can build new naval bases. Increase, yes. Atmosphere? Yes. Whole bunch of new factories. 136. Let's see if we're moving up or if they're just pulling away. 139. We're catching up with Germany, but my god, Poland is just rushing factories. I think we should follow suit then. We should follow suit, I suppose. We're gonna need a lot of factories. Certainly building a lot of railways, so that's good. So, where are there unemployed? Unemployed craftsmen. West Macedonia. West Macedonia. That's North Macedonia. That's Albania. Where the heck is West Macedonia supposed to... Oh. Really? West Macedonia is south of North Macedonia. Okay. East Macedonia, that makes sense. There's no South Macedonia. Mm-hmm. Right. Well. Here we've got silk. Oh. Silk, grain, and coal. What needs silk? You do. So let's get some fancy clothing in North Macedonia. Portuguese Moldavia. The Scourge of Carpathia. Vigo. And they've got fruit and grain. So that's wine, I guess? Oh, it's in Portuguese Moldavia. Right. Flanders has plenty of workers. West Macedonia. All right. Istria. Right. Fiume, Gorizia, Postojna, Poland, Trieste. That's grain. So that's canned food. That's the only thing that uses grain, right? Put it in ammo. Oh no, liquor. We can have a specialty liquor here. Sure, get drunk. Istria. West Macedonia. Over 500 is what I'm looking for. Well, East Macedonia also has... Okay. That's tobacco. It's almost the same color as Thrace, but not the same. Dediagach. Santhe Kavala Polygyros Salonika. So tobacco and grain. I don't think we can make anything of tobacco. So I don't know what sort of specialty liquor there is in East Macedonia, but I mean, we do have a very large military. Ah, what the heck. The Greeks need their liquor. And then Bosnia. Tuzla is also part of Bosnia. Okay. Grain, fruit, and fish. There's also a bit of coal. Well, they have 2 of the 4, so go for canned food in Bosnia. And then Romagna. Romagna. Ravenna, Ferrara, and Bologna. Wool, timber, grain. Wool, timber, and grain. Guess we could get a lumber mill. Romagna, Istria, Budjak. Budjak? Budjak. Where the hell is Budjak? Oh. Really? Eastern, interesting. Fruit, okay, so that's... winery. Close to Kherson with the glass making, so... Dobruja, Moldavia we've got. Eastern Siedenburgen. Eastern Siedenburgen. Where the hell is Eastern Siedenburgen? Schlesien. Moravia, Slovakia. Österreich, Tirol. Kärnten, Steiermark. Oh! Still a German name, okay. And Romania. Okay, that's all grain. Moravia? No, okay. Now I know where I am. Kind of. Moravia. There you go. Open Breslau. You have a lot of coal. And for good reason, because you are very well known for your glass making. So that is appropriate. Very well done, Paradox. And Castilla la Nueva. Castilla la Nueva. Grain power and steel. You have the steel. We're gonna need a lot of steel. Languedoc. Languedoc. My regional... yes. Carcassonne, Perpignan... Oh, that's canned food if I ever saw one. Le Midi, that's smack in the middle. Should be. Oh. Toulouse, Montauban, again grain, but make a French specialty alcohol. Limousin, Picardie, right. Emergent Chateau. So much canned food and I think we've got enough of that. So even though you have nothing of the specialty required, make a paper mill. We have lumber mills not too far. Cardi, Dunkerque, Arras, Amiens. Okay, Beauvais, let's see. Well, you have coal. Well, all this alcohol production, we're gonna need a lot of glass. A lot of glassware. So, you make that. See if those regions spruce up in productivity. So, we are still behind on the industrial race, but we're catching up Germany. Should leapfrog them within the year, I'd say. But Poland, wow. Poland is just moving ahead at pace. So we should not tarry, try to not lag behind too much. Once we've hit, oh yeah, so many factories are expensive. But once we've hit the 2 million treasury, I think we can finally, once and for all, well, probably not be able to do it in one fell swoop, but take over one region or two. Gelderland, maybe Holland, straight up. Because that's a good region, right? And leave this enclave, or exclave, is it both? I always confused. To absorb later. And probably leave Emden for the Gettermans to take over. After that, we may want to clean up our borders with Germania. And Poland especially. I mean, all this looks mighty Portuguese to me. Right? What's more Portuguese than Bialystok? Really? We know you like bullfighting. And eating cod. That has been dried and salted and then rehydrated and desalted. Because that's how we like it. Yes, fine Portuguese folk of Bialystok. We will liberate you in the future. All of that, though, will be next time. Until then.